50 bulls, a convoy sneaking through Kisumu, songs of mourning turning into chants of power. When Stephene Kalonzo Musyoka arrived at Opoda farm in Bondo today, he wasn't just paying respect to Raila Odinga, he was making a statement so bold, so deliberate, that even State House felt the tremor. This was no grief, it was strategy disguised as condolence, a political symphony of bulls, blessings, and bold ambition. To the untrained eye, it looked like a grand traditional gesture, a man honoring a fallen comrade. But in Kenyan politics, symbols matter more than speeches. 50 bulls aren't just animals, they are currency in political theater. Each bull represented loyalty, respect, and most importantly, capacity. Capacity to move people, capacity to unify regions, and capacity to send a message to Nairobi's power corridors. There is a new heir to the opposition throne. In Kamba tradition, gifting bulls during mourning symbolizes deep respect and shared grief. But in political tradition, it is a power move, loud, cultural, and impossible to ignore. Kalonzo's journey from Tseikuru to Bondo was more than physical, it was political cartography. He's drawing new boundaries of influence, from Ukambani to Nyanza, stitching together the regions that once danced to Raila's tune.
A gentleman lying here would have been the commander-in-chief of the defense forces of the Republic of Kenya. On one occasion in 2023, when Kenyans were saying the cost of living was unbearable, some of us wore sufurias, we nearly got killed. And Raila and I escaped from Embakasi South. How we did it was amazing. It was like the orders were given that day to kill us, mainly to kill Raila Odinga.
The Luo community welcomed him not as an outsider, but as a brother. His attire, his words, even his silence mirrored unity. This is not just mourning, he said in Kisumu. This is national cohesion, and those words were not thrown casually, they were targeted. Raila Odinga's shadow still looms large, but Kalonzo is no longer walking beneath it, he's walking beside it, maybe even stepping ahead. Political analysts are calling it what it is. Kalonzo has positioned himself as Raila's natural successor. Since the funeral, his Tsekuru home has become a revolving door for opposition heavyweights, from Rigathi Gachagua, who appears to be quietly renegotiating his political survival, to youth strategists and Generation Z mobilizers chanting, "Shoot Ruto at the ballot." The message is clear. The opposition is coalescing around a man many dismiss as too polite for power, but power, in its most refined form, is subtle, and Kalonzo is proving that subtle doesn't mean weak. Inside the opposition camp, the strategy has one name, one-term Ruto, with Mount Kenya votes potentially splitting. The coast restless, and Nyanza warming to a new ally. Kalonzo's alliance is forming a shape Ruto cannot afford to ignore. For a long time, Ruto's strategy thrived on division, tribe against tribe, hustle against dynasty. But Kalonzo's quiet diplomacy is neutralizing that divide. He's talking reconciliation, not retaliation, unity, not a pro.
We went through plenty with this brother. So I honor you today. I didn't have enough time because like the enigma I was, Mama Ida, the enigma said, bury me quickly. So we didn't have time. So don't be surprised that the whole nation will keep on coming here. I know that the Kikuyu nation, for example, will come. Our brother Rigiji would want to come. And those who spoke badly spoke for themselves. And others will come. The Luyas were here with a lot of cows. Mama Ida will talk about the cows when you go there, because my brother can't take any cow with him. He's rested. But we are so honored to have this opportunity and to assure him that the values he lived for will never die with him. In fact, he's more powerful in death than when he was alive.
The bulls in Bondo were not just gifts, they were metaphors for political charge. Each hoof that hit the ground echoed a message: the opposition is no longer leaderless. From Luo Nyanza to Kambani and now reaching toward Mount Kenya, Kalonzo is threading a coalition that could redefine the 2027 race. Raila's base is looking for continuity, and Kalonzo is offering exactly that, minus the fatigue of old politics.
The history of this country cannot be written without a prominence of place being given to our brother Raila Odinga. May the champion of democracy, may the champion of devolution rest in eternal peace. Amen.
What happened today in Bondo wasn't just about honoring Raila, it was about declaring intent in a language every Kenyan politician understands: culture, unity, and spectacle. The man once mocked as indecisive just made the boldest political statement of 2025, and if Ruto's team wasn't paying attention, they are now. Because when 50 bulls march into Bondo, it is not just the ground that shakes, it is the 2027 race itself. For Maisha TV, I'm William Juma.